Welcome back to Metro Residential, everyone. I'm Kathy Hobbs. As I've mentioned on the show, I'm a new mom. And as any new parent knows, children can get into just about anything. So today we're focusing on baby-proofing your home, one room at a time. My little girl is an absolute joy. And like all parents, I want to make sure she's safe, especially at home, which is why I've enlisted the help of a baby-proofing expert to provide tips all new parents should know.
Hi Kathy, Tom Trainer from All Star Baby Safety. How are you?
Tom, I'm so glad you're here. I have a newborn, a little girl, beautiful apartment, don't think it's baby-proofed. How can you help?
Well, that's what we specialize in, and I'd like to take a look around the apartment and see what needs to be done, and I'd like you to join with me.
Is it fair to say that your home could potentially really harm your child the way you have it set up?
Oh yes, yes, definitely yes. Statistics are even just one is too many, but statistics are close to 500 to 600 children a year die in accidents in the home.
And baby-proofing your home is the best way to keep your child safe, starting in the kitchen where the simplest things can perhaps cause the most harm.
Now let's talk about your dishwasher. First of all, the towel hanging on the door it's sort of like a bullfighting flag for a child. It's, come and get me, come and get me. What I suggest is that when you go to bed at night, you fill it up, and before the baby gets up in the morning, you empty it out. And then just take the glasses out of the cabinet. Moving further on down the line, in the most dangerous room in the house is the chemicals.
Supplies that we have.
This is the reason I get called in so often. People have chemicals under their sink. Now, of course, it'd be safer if you just kept out of her reach and moved the chemicals up. Not always possible in a New York City or an apartment. We're limited in space. So what we want to do is just put some cabinet locks on the inside of this and make that off limits to her.
The living room also poses potential hazards.
My top tips for the living room safety are coffee table cushions. Make sure that all the corners are protected with something soft, or remove it from the area. The next thing is the TV. Make sure it's secured to the furniture or mounted on the wall. The other thing that we see in living rooms are plants. We want to make sure that the plants are non-poisonous and they don't have any leaves falling or rocks in the soil. The other thing that we see in living rooms are the blind cords. We want these blind cords secured so that children can't strangle on the blind cords.
Okay, Tom, this is my daughter's room.
Okay, and it's beautiful. I love the crib. It's not only a very well-made and pretty crib, it's also a very safe crib. I'd prefer it if you remove the bumpers. We try to keep all crib blankets, pillows, and everything out of the crib after 6 months. But I commend you for not having any toys or any wires, video monitors hanging. Now I see you have an outlet in the wall over here, so what we're going to need to do is replace this with a sliding outlet safety plate to keep her out of there. Top tips for the children's nursery are: number one, make sure the crib is out standing alone with nothing within its reach, within the baby's reach. Number two, make sure that all the furniture in the room is secured to the wall if it can tip. How you want to find out if it can tip is pull out all the drawers first. Make sure that the piece does not become top heavy. If it can, secure it to the wall. This is killing children. Number three, make sure all your windows have window bars on them so the kids don't fall out of the windows. And then number four, supervision, supervision, supervision. Never leave them alone for too long.
Once Tom got the lay of the land, he went right to work.
I want to talk to you very quickly about bathroom safety. Most important in the bathroom is we want to have a toilet lid lock. We want to keep the kids out of the toilet. They can not only drown, but it's just a generally dirty place for a child to be. The other thing that we want to do in the bathroom is we want to have a cabinet lock under the sink. Typically we'll find cleaners and chemicals in here. I don't want you to forget that if you have a medicine cabinet above the sink, that a child could also climb up onto the toilet, onto the sink, and then open the medicine cabinet. So all medicine should be in a locked box, preferably in the master bedroom. So Kathy, what we did was we locked up the cabinets, we secured the furniture to the wall that could possibly tip, we blocked off the outlets so that she can't get electrocuted, and we even locked the toilet so that she can't drown. So I really hope that some of the information that we gave you besides the baby proofing will help in the future with her.
Tom, I thank you. I know Logan thanks you. She's still really little, but I know all these safety measures will hopefully come in handy in the coming months.
Well, if just one thing helped, then it was all worth it.
As we found out, nearly anything within a child's reach can be a potential hazard. I know I learned a lot. I hope you did too.